another one, man. You know what I'm saying? On the road, live streaming, all that shit. Let's get down to business, shall we? Has been one Kamala Harris. Now, everybody might call her a coon and all that, but she ain't no damn coon. She's not even black. To be a coon, you first got to be black. And since she's not black, she's not a coon. But she is a racist. Alright, so a report came out last week about many of her ex-staffers alluding to the fact that, Kamala Harris has a hostile working environment, that the people who work for her has low morale, and that it is she's just not good to work for. Now, if you leave it up to Simone Sanders, right? Because Simone Sanders wanted that White House press secretary job, which that job eventually went to Jen Psaki, right? So, as a consolation prize for her due diligence taking verbal, and if you leave it in some cases, extreme case I might add, physical, right, bullets for Joe Biden, and Joe Biden just passed her over, just passed her by like nothing. But back to Kamala, right? Our esteemed, distinguished, honorable vice president, right? If you go back to the time she was a district attorney, and we hear about her practice there, the people that work for her, we hear about all that stuff about her there, right? Of a hostile working environment, people going behind her back doing this, that, and the third. She really not having any control of anything what's going on as a DA. And then she did so horrible of a job as a DA, she actually got a promotion to the Attorney General for the state of California. Top cop, right? I am the law. I am the law, right? Top cop out there in the state of California. What did she do? The same fucking thing, right? Mismanagement, people going behind her back, doing this, that, and the third. She not having really control of anything, and she's a pompous asshole. Then she goes from Attorney General to Senator Kamala Harris, right? Now, we haven't heard anything about what she's like as a senator, but if my inklings are correct, it's pretty much the same thing, to where now when she ran for same thing as she was a DA and Attorney General, now as a state senator, or the U.S. senator, I might add. Now she's going to trying to be president, right? Now, what do we hear? Because I talked about this on this very channel, right? What do we hear about Kamala Harris, right? Outside the fact that she was a horrible DA, a horrible district attorney, her record sucked, right? Now, the record ain't the only thing that she sucked, okay? That's not her record as district attorney and all that. That's not the only thing that sucked about her, right? But we're going to leave that be, right? When she ran for president, her campaign was so poorly managed. She had her sister, she had, some close confidants, right? But primarily was her sister, Maya Harris, right? Maya Harris, who also worked as a contributor for BS NBC, or I'm sorry, MSNBC, right? But it's really BS NBC. They, for all intents and purposes, ran that campaign to the ground. And it's a pattern. And now, Joe Biden picked this woman to be his vice president. And now we're hearing more stories about how Kamala is mismanaging stuff. How people are having hostile, how people are irritated and disgruntled because of her. You can't talk to her. Her chief of staff, Tina Fluneroy, is running around here acting as a goddamn barrier and as a personal bodyguard, right? Now, Tina Fluneroy is they go back to the well. They go back to the well and they bring up all the people from past administrations and bring them in this one, right? When the brother Quest X, and if you're not subscribed to Quest X, subscribe to this channel. He broke this down, right? About how these picks, right? If there's three people, if there's two other people you listen to outside of me for politics, right? Is Quest X and Too Raw for TV, right? So both those individuals, including myself, alluded to the fact that all those picks that Joe Biden got for his cabinet and for his administration were establishment picks. These people were going back ever since the Clinton administration. They were new. There was nothing innovative about Joe Biden. We said this on many occasions, right? There was nothing new. So Tina Fluneroy, Harris's chief of staff, was pretty much there ever since the damn Clinton administration. She was there for the Obama administration, and now she's there for the Biden administration. Because they all work for Joe Biden. Kamala Harris worked for Joe Biden. This is Harris's staff. They all fall under Joe Biden, right? He the president, she's not. Anyway, the recent events when it comes to this woman, right? The disastrous interview about the southern border while in Guatemala, right? Where that pasty-faced bastard Lester Holt, right? So you had that disastrous interview, right? Plus the fact that she actually went down to the southern border. And now, this report that came out about, what's up, Sean Ojikor? This report coming out about how her staffers are having a hostile working environment, right? For all intents and purposes, up until this point, Kamala Harris was in a witness protection program, right? Because when you put her out there, right? And I talked about this on this channel. I talked about if you put her in a situation where she has to think on her feet in real time, she cannot do it. And she has proven that. She has proven me right. She has proven me right that you cannot trust this woman. This woman is not qualified to be president. When that whole thing came up about the southern border, about how she would take a trip down there and all that, people were like twisting themselves into pretzels. People were like calling each other up, trying to deconflict and try to come up with a schedule, trying to come up with a plan, because she did all this shit at the last minute, right? This woman has no business being the vice president. She hasn't. Now, the hot topic over these last several months, right, has been about reparations, right? Because that topic, for all intents and purposes, has not gone away. She has made it her mission. Exactly, Jamari Barnes. She don't know nothing. What's up, J-Dog? I don't know if you saw the report. The report came out last week about how her ex-staffers are saying that she creates a hostile working environment. And she has. Everything about this woman's aura is hostile. Yeah, you're right, that bitch. So the mainstream media can sit up here and try to rehabilitate us, or try to put her on this rehabilitation plan and put us in this spin cycle and trying to revise history about this woman. But we already know enough. At this point, we already know enough that we can't trust Kamala Harris, right? So all you people that run around here voting for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, where are you Biden butt kissers at? Huh? Where the fuck are y'all at? You think just signing Juneteenth in the law? You think that's doing something for black people? Huh? You really think just signing that Juneteenth in the law where people get a day off? What's up, Polo? You think that really doing something for black people, huh? Oh, job done. No, job not done. You think we gonna get off reparations? You a fucking lie. And Kamala Harris made it her mission to spew out her anti-black racism. What the fuck you doing, bitch? God damn. Non-driving ass motherfucker. Anyway. So she think a motherfucker out here stupid. She think a motherfucker out here just gonna get along with her trifling ass, right? She think just cause she wears some Chucks and a motherfucking and some Timbs and dressing some jeans and shit and dance to Cardi B, another known racist who should be in fucking jail, right? This woman has no business being president at all. She think just because she dances some goddamn Cardi B, that's going to get you the black vote. Right? And I'm still waiting on all you people that were outraged at Bill Cosby. But, hey, why y'all not outraged at Cardi B? Cardi B had literally admitted on Instagram to drugging and robbing men. But y'all not outraged by Cardi B, right? But y'all so outraged by Bill Cosby. The fuck out of here. You hypocrites. Stink pussy hoes. Anyway, where was I at again? Oh yeah, Kamala, right? Look, it's well documented about the shit that Kamala Harris has done. Well documented, right? And before that article came out about the hostile working environment under Kamala Harris, right? There's a report the week before that where she was the Attorney General from the state of California, and she basically, for all intents and purposes, got Nina Turner's estate taken away from her. Nina Turner, right? The estate, when Nina Turner passed away in 2003, her daughter was in charge of the estate. And for all intents and purposes, it was a battle over the rights to Nina Turner's music. Well, no thanks to Kamala Harris, Nina Turner's daughter ended up losing the estate. What's up, the man boy? No thanks to that clap-having Jezebel, Kamala Harris. Right? Make sure I hit the like when y'all come on in. No, Mia Bottoms, she just as complicit in this bullshit too. Mia Keisha Bottoms she's not innocent either. She got shit about her too. But I ain't talking about Keisha Mia Bottoms, right? Talking about Scamilto, right? Scamilto, has no business being the goddamn vice president. I don't want nobody. Where are you, Kamala? All you K-Hive members at? Right? K-Hive, right? Come buzz around here if you want to. I got bug repellent on standby. Where are you K-Hive motherfuckers at? All you motherfuckers that run your mouth trying to defend Kamala Harris, right? Y'all reach to the fucking, you reach to the top of the ceiling trying to defend this woman. Where the fuck y'all at? Huh? Because I got my motherfucking goons in here, right? Where the fuck are you K-Hive members at? All you Kamala butt kisses and shit. Oh man, Donald Trump is an imminent threat. We gotta get him out of office. American Rescue Plan, rescuing who? Y'all sitting up there talking about the American Rescue Plan, Kamala Harris. You run around here in Guatemala. You taking your ass down to Guatemala. Motherfuckers didn't even want your ass in goddamn Guatemala. Speaking of which, Kamala, can you spell Guatemala? Can you spell Guatemala? I'm down here in Guatemala and remember that shit? We've been to the border. We've been to the border. We've been to the border. You haven't been to the border. Oh man. Camel toe. Oh, camel toe. For real. This is what happens when you finally. Yeah, they gonna try to stop me, but you can't stop me. Fuck that shit. For real. You can't stop me. Oh, sir, you making disparaging comments against the vice president. Well, guess what? Fox News does it on a nightly basis. So shut the fuck up. Sir, we can't have you, talking trash about the vice president. Why not? OAN does it on a nightly basis. So what? What's the difference between me and OAN? Oh yeah, that's right. See, the thing about America is, and people like Kamala Harris, they can't stand a strong, free black man. A strong, free black man with his own mind, with his own thoughts, pisses him off all the time. Hey, Christian Lewis, hey, I'm glad you brought that up, because it's funny that you mentioned that, because that was the only reason she was considered for vice president. That was the only reason why Joe Biden considered her for vice president. She brought in that money, and she's a staunch leftist. I mean, I'm talking about how the fuck did a car end up on that? We're going south. How does a car on I-95 South end up this way? What the fuck? Anyway, Kamala has made it her mission in life to lock up black people. They lock up black people and, other minority groups, right? This woman is clearly not qualified to be president. She's not. She has shown you that she is not qualified. She has shown you that she don't give a fuck about the black community. She doesn't. She don't give a damn about the black community. And then a lot of you jackasses out there are going to not remember all her atrocities in recent memory. And when she comes strutting her stuff around your town, none of you going to call this Bama out on her shit. And then y'all going to tell us, oh, we need to vote because we don't want the Republican Party to take back the fucking United States because they out here gerrymandering, they out here committing voter suppression laws. I need you, all you jackasses out there that still carrying water for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris something, right? I need y'all to understand something. I don't care about voter suppression bills that's being passed around the Republican Party. I don't care about gerrymandering and all this other bullshit. I don't give a fuck about all this fear-mongering you motherfuckers is doing. If you're not appealing to my interests, I'm not fucking coming to vote. If you're not, I don't want to hear you talk reparations. I want to see a check being cut. Okay? You cut a check for these Asians out here. You passed a bill for Asian hate crime. You can do the same thing for the black community. If you're not doing none of that, you ain't got nothing to talk about. I don't give a fuck what these goddamn Republican Party members are doing. Who else? Josh, I might have mentioned Josh Hawley. If I didn't, there you go, right? Would be that ventriloquist dummy with the burnt up jack off hand and Mitch McConnell, or whatever, right? I don't give a fuck who in that Republican Party doing this, that, and the third, and we need to get a vote. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because if you're not appealing to my interests, I'm not fucking coming. Y'all about people getting out to vote. DC last week, not last weekend, weekend before last in DC, you had some black voters convention out there in front of the Capitol. They had buses, they had vans, they had all kind of shit out there. Music, people out there dancing like a goddamn bunch of buffoons and shit. Oh, we need to get out and vote. For what? What are we voting for? See, everybody want to peddle this bullshit about, well, we need to get out and vote. Okay, what are we voting for? What? Now, notice I did not say who. I said, what are we voting for? What? But nobody can, none of them jackass can answer that question. Help me understand something. What are we voting for? Because I'm not voting for Kamala Harris, and I don't care a fuck what kind of shaming tactics you do, what kind of guilt tripping you do. You're not going to shame or guilt trip me into vote for the fucking useless hack. Now, the reason why I'm spewing out this vitriol towards these Democrats, right, or these demon rats, right, midterms is coming up. Midterms is coming up in November. No, not midterms. That's next year. Midterms coming up next year, right? But they're already trying to circle the wagons, trying to get people to go out and vote. And we need your support. And they're going to be sending you emails talking about donate to their party. Look, don't send me no fucking emails, okay? Don't send me no goddamn emails talking about I need to donate to your party when you don't even deliver me reparations, all right? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. You think that Kamala Harris, after all she is showing us, you think this woman is qualified to be president? All you K-Hive members and all you Biden sexuals and you Biden butt kissers out there, after all they've shown you think Kamala Harris really qualified to be president? Really? You think she's ready to lead the country into the next millennium? Y'all really think that? Stop playing games with us. We're not playing with y'all. Stop fucking playing games with us. We're not playing with y'all. Kamala Harris, I need you to understand something. You call yourself running for president. Stop playing games with us. We're not fucking playing with you. What's up, my sister Unique Dawn? You can sit up here and wag your finger at us talking about, well, we need to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps and there's no racism in America. What the hell possessed you to agree with that fucking buck dancing beaver Tim Scott? Huh? What the fuck possessed you to agree with Tim Scott talking about there's no racism in America. When racism is the very fabric of America. We've seen this just yesterday. Another piece of evidence of racism when it comes to ESPN, right? And Rachel Nichols running her mouth about Maria Taylor. Now, Maria Taylor ain't had nothing to do with why goddamn Rachel Nichols didn't get her job. Maybe they see something in Maria Taylor that why Maria Taylor got that job and not her. And yet, she displays her white privilege, her anti-black racism on the fucking tape. LeBron, your spokesperson's on that fucking tape, kicking up, chopping it up with Rachel Nichols. So I need to know something, LeBron. What side are you on? What side are you on? Are you using all the stuff you're doing in the black community as a front? While you rubbing elbows with motherfucking racists and white supremacists and shit? Because if you're doing that, if you're trying to play both sides, you're going to find out real quick you're not going to have the support you think you have. You're not going to lose. You're not going to have that same support. Because I've defended LeBron on this channel from white supremacists. But let me find out you rubbing elbows with these motherfuckers. That spokesperson you got don't need to be a spokesperson no more. Kamala. What you gonna do, Kamala? What you gonna do? And don't think we ain't watch you with the eagle eye, because I don't care about what you say. I care about what you do. And so far, you calling you no sister because you no sister of mine. You're not even black. So, for one, stop portraying yourself to be something you're not. Okay? The jig is up. But you want to be president? Cut the fucking check. I don't want to hear no word salad. I don't want to hear no goddamn novel. I don't want to hear no goddamn, soliloquy, none of that bullshit. Right? Cut the fucking check. You portrayed yourself as an Asian into this Zartan or Mystique or Loki or whoever want to call you, right? But I'm going to call you Zartan, right? Zartan. Now, you portrayed yourself to be a fucking Asian. These Asians cut the goddamn... Not only you cut a check for them, you wrote a crime bill for them. So, Zartan, are you going to transform yourself into a black woman and do the black community? And we're talking only specifically for black people. So I need you to do something that's only going to benefit black people. Yes. Not this. Not this. Well, I'm not going to sit here and do anything that's only going to benefit black people. No. I need you to do something that's only going to benefit black people. Yes. Juneteenth did not only benefit black people, it benefited everybody. And that 93-year-old fossil fuel Opal or whatever like that, you running your mouth talking about, oh, Juneteenth is for everybody. Well, guess what? Everybody wasn't fighting to end slavery. Only black people was fighting to end slavery. So you coon bitch, shut the hell up. And I'm not going to respect anybody that's going to sit up here and disrespect us in front of white people and shit. And other fucking cultures and shit. You sit up here disrespecting black people, talking this shit about Juneteenth being for everybody. Everybody wasn't fighting to end slavery, goddammit. The fuck is you talking about? The fuck out of here. I'm not standing for no fucking coonery. God damn it. And every fucking day, you coons and buckheads to reveal yourself. Y'all running around here capping for this woman. Y'all running around here capping for Kamala. Hey, you know what? If y'all gonna sit up here and run her campaign, hey, that should be the campaign slogan. And don't worry, if you steal my shit, I want all the royalties, 3,000%. Your 2024 campaign slogan could go like this: capping for Kamala, 2024. And then you can take your ass all over Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat and whatever else, right? You can roll around all kinds of cities, whether it be in Tulsa, Charlotte, Austin, Texas, San Bernardino. You can take your ass wherever you want to take that shit, and you can run that campaign slogan down to the ground. Capping for Kamala. Right? No wonder these White House staffers that under her watch is, leaving and talking about this shit. No wonder. So if these people who work for Kamala Harris, right, coming out and telling y'all this woman's no good, what the fuck possessed y'all to come out and counteract that? Ain't like it's just one person saying this. Ain't like it's just two people saying this. There's a whole litany of people saying this shit about this woman. And here you jackasses come, capping for this woman. What are you capping for her for? She ain't trying to do shit for you. All that shit she's done to the black community, and yet, you got people out there still capping for this woman. It's like motherfuckers love being lied to and love being manipulated. Motherfuckers love being hoodwinked. Motherfuckers love being smacked in the face with lying and shit. For real. That woman ain't no good. And yet motherfuckers still out here capping for this woman. Defending her. Like you got motherfuckers out here defending Rachel Nichols and shit. Rachel Nichols is a fucking staunch racist and shit. She's made her racism display. She put her racism on display, and motherfuckers out there going to bat for her. Just like how motherfuckers going to bat for Kamala Harris. We don't got no fucking allies. I'm trying to tell motherfuckers this shit. I'm trying to tell motherfuckers, open your ears and close your goddamn mouth and actually listen to some shit. We don't got no fucking allies in this shit. And yet, we want to invite everybody to the cookout. Right? Even motherfucking coons that have been banished, labeled. Oh man, we gotta have a forgiving heart. And we gotta fuck all that shit. That woman ain't got no business being the vice president. The vice presidency is her fucking ceiling. Because unlike downtown Willie Brown, you can't fuck your way in the presidency. No. You can fuck and suck your way to the top of the porn industry, but you can't fucking suck your way to the presidency. What's up, Mark Wunderlich? After that interview, she was the fucking Biden administration literally went into John Berman, that's his name, for CNN. He was reporting the news for CNN morning news. So he was reporting the news. They went to his feed and basically told how pissed off they was after that interview she did with Lester Holt, and she had to do interview training. Yes, she was ordered by Joe Biden to do interview training. But that individual is gonna be the president of the United States, right? No, not in the least bit. That woman ain't qualified to be no goddamn vice president, and she sure as hell ain't qualified to be president. She's showing you this. So where are you Biden butt kissers at? All you Kamala Harris supporters and all you Kamala Harris, K-Hive members and all this other type of shit, where the fuck y'all at? Huh? I'm waiting. Where y'all at? Bring your motherfucking asses in here. Where y'all at? Huh? Where y'all at? You guys are disgusting. You guys are part of the problem now. You let all kind of foxes into the hen house. And we get eaten alive because you motherfuckers out here want to cap for someone they wouldn't even spit in your direction. When she went and dropped her drawers and pissed out of her fucking wherever she pissed at on you. If you were on fire, you could go up there, be in fuego, do the stop, drop, and roll, and she'll just walk by you with her fucking Converse on. Wouldn't even think you're there. Don't even know you from Adam. Won't even have enough respect for you to help you out. But she wants your vote, right? She wants you to go out there and vote for her. The fuck out of here. Ain't no fucking way. You got campaign staffers, basically for all intents and purposes, telling you that this woman's no good. Her staff members are no good. Her chief of staff is even worse. Right? Tina Fluneroy, she's back in the day fighting tooth and nail to protect Big Pharma, not Big Pharma, the tobacco industry, right? She fought tooth and nail to protect the goddamn tobacco industry back in the day, right? But where's that same energy when it comes for black people? Huh? Somebody going, because it ain't about protecting the black community, it's about keeping your power and controlling the minds of everybody else. That's what it's all about. When it comes to this shit, it's about power and control, right? You give this woman a taste of power, and she's gonna be drunk with it. But she's doing all this work, right? She's doing all this work. She ain't doing shit. She's a goddamn, like I said before in that video I did when she was first announced to be vice president. She ain't nothing but a goddamn figurehead. That's all she is. You mean to tell me that after all this time, now she's been president for 6 months. At what point going to the southern border was at the top of her priority list? I'll wait. And truth be told, as I alluded to many times before, most people in the general public don't even give a fuck about what's going on in the southern border. But that was the top priority for her, right? Okay, get the fuck out of here. Motherfuckers must think we were born last night. No, I wasn't born last night. I was born during the day. It just wasn't yesterday, all right? That shit wasn't no goddamn top of your priority list, bitch. You fucking, who you think you fooling? So if that was at the top of your priority list, right? If you were at this for a long time, then how'd you have enough time to go to these Senate confirmation hearings for Brett Kavanaugh and all these other jackasses, right? How'd you have enough time? What's up, Eric Johnson? How'd you have enough time to stumble and fumble and put on word salad at these goddamn presidential town halls that you be going to when you're trying to run for president, right? But you were at this issue for a long time, and you know this was really at the top of my priority list. And when someone asks you a question, it was a great point, but he didn't make a point. He asked you a question, right? When Lester Holt asked you a question, that was not a great point, dummy. So when you over here showing your contempt for black people, then don't get upset when we show our disrespect and our disdain towards you, Missy, Vice President. Don't worry. Bring your ass to Virginia if you want to. You come to Virginia if you want to. I could be right there at that town hall with my mask on, socially distant, and I'm going to raise my hand. I'm going to call you out on your shit. Nobody else want to call you out? I'll call you out. I don't give a fuck. I ain't got nothing to lose. As far as I'm concerned, you can't lose nothing you never had to begin with. So, Get ready. You think this gonna be the last time I talk about this shit? Fuck no, this ain't gonna be the last time I talk about this shit. Because every time a motherfucker running their mouth, telling lies, putting out propaganda, misleading people and all this type of shit, well, guess what? You get a motherfucker like me, motherfucker like 2 Raw, motherfucker like Quest X, coming behind you, hitting you with the goddamn truth, with a sledgehammer. You could best believe that shit. If you got to go overseas to get the truth about this woman, that should tell you about what the mainstream media is doing. Especially motherfuckers at NBC. They made it their mission to cover for this woman. They made it their whole mission in life to cover for this woman. For real. Some bullshit. Now I'm going to end this stream because I got to give me something to eat. But that video I talk about I was gonna do tonight, when it comes to about Bill Cosby and old Andrea Constant, oh yeah, that's coming. That's coming. That's coming up later on tonight. National Bitch Network. Well, Ed Johnson, you crazy boy. So I'm gonna indulge in some shit. This Golden Corral right there. So obviously that's why I'm eating at. All right. So dead giveaway right there in the background. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get fat off some Golden Corral. Might catch the stage 3-itis, and then when I wake up, we're gonna talk about this Bill Cosby shit, right? So be on the lookout for that video. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. This your boy. Scream at me. Hey!